where we are. The another important one, monoclonal antibody production, which plays a very important role in the cancer. Monoclonal antibodies, even polyclonal antibodies also we produces, and this produces in the bone marrow, take the cells, and we can go for this monoclonal antibodies production, which is again interferon is also another one. So where we are using for the treatment of the very dangerous disease. Till today we are unable to find out the drug or medicine for the cancer. So why even HIV, there is AIDS. So why all these problems we are facing? Because of the genetic recombinations and mutation in the DNA molecule. And that is how these techniques where we are using, so control the diseases. In the first stage, okay, we can control. Second and third stage, cancer is a universal phenomenon that also we can see in the plants also. So that is the one. Then plant tissue culture, you get, this is another very important one. It is a boon for the agriculture people, where from one single cell you can produce millions of the plant's body, and where you can use it for the production. Banana, so many things they are supplying in many of the agriculture universities where this is there, and also in basic science universities also they are culturing the tissue culture techniques, and they are supplying the plants to the farmer, where this is the one. The another important one, fermentation and biofertilizers. So these are the ones where it is again a boon in the agriculture sector. So the biofertilizers and some of the microorganisms where directly they will fix the nitrogen, and you can even transfer the gene which will fix the nitrogen directly from the air. So this is again a boon in the biotechnology, where the nitrogen that will be supplied, because it's a very difficult task in the supply of nitrogen to the plants. So that is how we use the synthetic fertilizers. So now if you use these microorganisms, so where you can directly fix the nitrogen from the atmosphere, that is will be supplied to the plants, that is the one. And fermentation is a wonderful technology, and where a lot of compounds we produces for the human welfare. So these are some of things. I will not take much time because the other things are there. The insulin for diabetes, interferon for treating cancer, and hepatitis B vaccine. This is another important task for the man. So where you will find the viruses where they infects the liver, and where the man is collapsed by this. And now Shanta Biotech in Hyderabad is one of the first industry supplies nearly about more than 70 countries in the world about this hepatitis vaccine. Even in Pune also in India, so where the Serum Institute that also supplies a lot of this hepatitis vaccine to the nearly more than 52 countries in the world. Now using living organisms to clean the environment, now we are polluting the environment, so where we are using lot of things, so where the microorganism plays a very important role in cleaning the environment. So because, so where you use the pesticides or fertilizers, it will be decomposed by the microorganisms. So in cleaning environment, so many things, the microorganisms plays a very important role in keeping the good environment provided, and these organisms grown very well in the environment. Now this is the one, the improved food quality and food processing, better tasting, more nutritious and cleaner food. In any industry sector, whether you take in the agriculture sector or industrial sector or pharmaceutical, anywhere you take, in any industry you will have the upstream and downstream processing. These two processing plays a very important role in the keeping this all the improved food quality and food processing units. Now the better breeds of livestock and poultry, and leaner meat and more milk and vaccines. So these are the very important aspects. So where one has to give more importance to this, and where the livestock and the poultry also plays a very important role in the diet. And even in the fisheries also, the fishes also replaces the protein, because this is the one rich protein it contains. Amongst all the non-vegetarian, the fish is the good, because the cholesterol content will be less. In other animals there will be a rich cholesterol content. Now this is the one, more milk. Milk is a standard one. Among them the mother milk plays a very important role. You cannot replace the mother. Mother is always have a highest capacity of the production of highly nutritious food is the milk. So mother milk cannot be manufactured, cannot be synthesized, because that globulins, the albumins which are present in the mother milk is the strongest. So that is how breastfeeding is the best method for keeping the babies in a very, very good health. If they leave the breastfeeding, leads to so many diseases, including polio. That is also will be elected. That is also will be affected. So nowadays what happens, because of all these things, so the mother is not going for the breastfeeding, where she lives in the middle and where the babies suffer from a lot. So the strength, everything, immunity in your body is mainly depends upon or comes from your mother, not from the father. So this immunologically, if you have the good strength, so the health is very important, the health is wealth. So all keep in things, so where the mother plays a very important role in the society, and she is the ones where in the top, because why I am telling this one, because she manages wonderfully and she manages the things. And so if you just give mother 10,000 rupees to her, so what she will do, 5,000 she will keep in the FD. But the same thing, 10,000 give it to the father, another 10,000 he needs. So that is the differences that you can make out between the mother and the father. So mother leads a highest leading in the society. That is how this economic forum is, Women's Economics Forum plays a very important role in bringing the nation in an integrated manner, and where she plays a very important role in almost all development activities of the nations. Now these are the techniques, different techniques. I will not take many time, and see, this is the globally how, so the total hectares cultivated and all those things. And now these are the things where different graphically and all those things, production adoption GM crops globally and locally. This is the ones where I will not take much because my colleagues are there waiting for me when you will finish the lecture. So the BT cotton also plays a very important role in agriculture, and here is the two scientists are sitting here where they have done wonderful work in the Harvard Agriculture University, where they have produced the BT cotton, and lot of tremendous progress in this one. And this is the performance advance of BT cotton versus conventional cotton, and how it plays a very important role on all those things. So this is the one transgenic technology with potential benefits. I will stop my lecture here. So because now the food production is very, very important task, because even in India you take nearly about 125 crores. The people where how to supply the food, that plays the problem, and where now the biotech technology plays a very important role in supplying very good and also yield, and also all types of the food to this. And I thank the organizer for giving me this opportunity to say a few words how the biotechnology plays a very important role in the agriculture sector. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts. Now I would like to invite Dr. Chetty. Please come.